Hey everybody, I'm back with another story time and I'm back with my corona update. So far so good. I'm still not sick. I'm still, in good spirits, and the best news is my husband is getting out the hospital. So I'm so happy for that, but he's going to have to go to like a hotel or a motel or whatever for like at least a week until like I test negative, cuz I can reinfect him, and that'll just be a whole shit show in itself, and then I can infect my son, and I don't want to do that. But thank you to everybody that has been supporting me through this time, that still supports me. Thank you for all your donations. It's far too many for me to name, but everybody know who they are. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best. Like, my YouTube family is the shit, I swear to God. But here we go with the story time. And this is the story time about when I had to kick my brother's drops out the whip. All right, boom. Like, when I was, like really active in the street like that, like with my gang shit or whatever and stuff, like, um, I had a bro, and I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of like bros, this name, it's a common name, but I still, like, I don't want to put his name out there because he just came home from jail. So you never know who's listening, who's whatever and stuff. So I would hate, for the wrong people listening, and get him in trouble or something. Like, I don't think he'd get in trouble, but I don't wanna take that chance. But my bro, let me see what name we gonna call him. We gonna call him damn. What name are we gonna call him? We gonna call him Piranha. We gonna call him Piranha. Yo, I'm starting to suck at the renaming of shit. Like I'm losing my luster. Like, when I was doing my story times before, like I had the shit on cue. Like, you understand? Cause I do this off the top of my head. Like, I don't like write down like the points and stuff. Like, this is out my brain. But yeah, my brother had brought like five dudes to the whip, like, and they was cool at first. Like, I was hanging with them, they was chill, they was alright, like, you understand. But then my brother got locked up. So now, when my brother got locked up, I feel like, your drops is supposed to take care of you. And especially since, like, my brother got locked up for one of their asses. So he wasn't even like he was in jail for himself. So, I felt like I was being very lenient as the big homie by telling them I wanted $75 collectively, not individually, collectively, on my brother's account. You understand? Like, five people, $75. It shouldn't be hard to do, right? So now they said, okay, sis, we're gonna put it on his account. We're gonna put it on his account. So I'm like, all right, cool. So now, when I speak to my brother, because I told him, I'm like, okay, you supposed to get some money coming your way, like, you understand? And then after that, I'm gonna have him send you some sneakers. You understand? Like, I had this all in motion or whatever of how this was gonna go down. So now, a week and a half passed. Like, you understand? He still ain't getting no fucking money. So I'm calling niggas. I'm like, yo, where's my brother's money? So, I'm getting hit with the sob story, like, oh, I had to do X, Y, and Z. So I'm like, listen, I don't care about none of that because it's five of y'all. $75 should not be a big deal for five people, and y'all supposedly in the street. Like, you understand? Like, y'all doing shit, so I know y'all got the money. So I said, listen, get that money on my brother's books because y'all only here because of him. If it wasn't for him, y'all would not be here. So get that in motion. So now a couple more days pass. He still does not have this money. So now I'm getting really fucking pissed off at this point. So I have to go out my way. I had to throw a whole entire meeting just for these five niggas. You understand? Where it was like, it wasn't for everyone, but I just threw a meeting for them. And I had my three goons in case somebody needed their ass whooped. Like, you understand? But I had to take time out my motherfucking day to talk to y'all personally, to let y'all understand, like, this shit is not a fucking joke. You understand? So now we at the meeting. One of these niggas, he pulled out an ounce of bud. You understand? So he like, yeah, sis, can I go in the house and bag up? So I'm like, what? I'm like, this nigga, you trying to play me? Like, you understand? Like, we here because y'all can't collectively get $75 to my brother, and you gonna ask me Can you do something that's helping you to get money, but you supposedly ain't have no money? Nah, you not bagging shit up. As a matter of fact, when I snatched the shit, gave it to the bro. I was like, yo, hold that. He's like, yo, what you doing, sis? I was like, nah, you dead on that. So now the niggas is like, nah, that's not fair. I'm like, there's a lot of shit that's not fair, but that's not yours. I'm gonna take that as a payment, towards the payment. So now I'm talking to the other three because one of them was late. So I was already pissed off now by the time that person came, right? So now one of them, we gonna call him Bozo number one. This nigga starts crying some fake ass tears. Like, and that's the thing with niggas with this gang shit. They be thinking like tears like soften the females and stuff like that. Like that shit just instantly pissed me the fuck off. Like this nigga really thinks that if he cry that I'ma care. Like the nigga started crying. He was like, yo, I said, yo, why the fuck is you crying? So then he's like, oh, cause sis, I know I can do better. Like I could do way better. Like I'm not at my full potential. And I'm like, the nigga, you need to get on your full potential, cause them tears is not getting you at no potential. And it's really irking me. So if I was you, I would stop fucking crying, because you just gonna make this shit worse for you or whatever. It's nothing to cry about. It's nothing to cry about. And I don't care about them funky ass tears. Imagine how many tears my brother got sitting in a jail cell because of your stupid ass. Like, you understand? Like, I don't care. So now the nigga that's late comes. This nigga comes. He had 3 bottles of liquor, right? For some reason, this nigga thought that this was gonna be okay. You understand? Like if he just come with some liquor, like he's straight. Like, you understand? Like we some alcoholics or something. So he like, look, sis, look. So he had the big bottle of Henny. So that's like $80. Like I'm tabulating shit. He had a bottle of some fucking Moet or whatever and stuff. He had the $40 bottle of that. So where we at, people? We at 120, right? So I'm sitting here talking collectively about $75 for my bro. You gonna come here with $120 for the excuse me. $120 of liquor, something that people gonna drink and piss out. That was the wrong move. I grabbed the Henny bottle. So he was like, yo, he's like, sis, we gotta tap the bottle. You can't just open the bottle like that. I looked at this nigga, I said, I'm not opening this shit. I went and just bust that shit on the sidewalk. That shit just was leaking Henny. He's like, yo, sis, what are you doing? I said, we ain't fucking alcoholics around here. Put the shit in the garbage. Then I took the Moet bottle, just tossed that shit across the street. He's like, oh, what you doing? I said, that's how I feel. Because that $120 that you spent for that bullshit, you understand, you could have put on my brother's book. So since you didn't, all you niggas is out the whip. Fuck you niggas. So then they trying to look at the homeboys, like, you know what I'm saying, my real bros, they're like, yo, like, why is she wilding like that? Why is she wilding? They was like, nah, she not wilding. Like, y'all don't have no loyalty. And if I was y'all, I would stop talking to her. You understand? Because right now she being real cool with you niggas or whatever, because we really here to whoop y'all ass. And she hasn't, pressed the button yet. So just be happy that she just broke some bottles of liquor. And I was like, you know what? Y'all out of here. Like, y'all cannot stay in the hood. I don't want you around me. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what Piranha says. You understand? Like, y'all could go and write him or whatever stuff. And matter of fact, fuck the $75. Now I want $200 on his books, and that's the only way y'all gonna stay. And if he don't have $200 on his books, you're gonna be a fucking plate. Because y'all wasted my motherfucking time. You wasted everybody here time. So, y'all got to get the fuck out. And then long story short, they paid the money. They sent him his sneakers. And they got to stay. But one of them is another story time down the line. Because the fucked up shit about that nigga turns out to be a whole rat. Fucking 6 months later. Like, you understand? So it's like, they should have just left the shit alone. Like, they should have just left, like, let me just keep them where the fuck they was at. You understand? Because look what happened. You understand? You ended up saving a rat. But that's a whole nother story time. And yeah, it's a little short, because it's like, even though I'm not like really fucked up, it's like sometimes when I talk too much, it's like I be losing a little bit of breath. Like I could breathe. Like, don't get it twisted. It feel a little weird. So, maybe I'm just exercising my lungs because I don't really be talking that much. But here's the story time that, Hayes and certain people, especially Hayes, because Hayes always be coming in my live like, where's the story time? Where's the story time? Like, you understand? Like, I'm here for the story time. Where's the story time? So there you go, bro. You got your story time, and there'll be more to come. I love everybody. Stay corona-free. Stay safe. Make sure to wash your hands. Make sure not to cross-contaminate, because cross-contaminate, and it could be the littlest thing that you can cross-contaminate, and it'll change your whole fucking life. You understand? So I love everybody, and thank you for everybody sticking with me through this. And, y'all the real MVPs. Love you guys. Later.